everybody, what's going on? It is your boy Parado G, and I am here today with a general reading for the collective. What do I mean when I say that? I mean collective as the humanity, like all of us collectively, together. So this is just going to be a message that can go for anybody, anything. It can resonate with you at any point in time in your life. And I do believe that if you clicked on this video, it is for a reason. That's because you resonated with the caption, or you were just attracted or pulled to this video due to the energy that was calling you here. And I just want to send all types of love, appreciation, and respect to all who decided to come here today. Will we be overstepping anyone's boundaries? No, we will not. So take whatever resonates for you and leave behind what does not resonate with you for another person that came here. But some parts of this video may resonate with you more than others. So it's general and collective. I just dropped all of my cards and my voice sounds a little muffled. So, I mean, like a little mucusy, like that. So I'm stuck up in there. But let me grab these cards, y'all. This is ghetto. What a greeting. But yeah, see, things could be all over the place for you. I don't know why I feel like that could be the energy in the room for somebody. Like, you might feel like things are a little hard to handle. Things might be getting a little out of hand. That's why I come here with these messages, because y'all, life is definitely a challenging yet fun journey. But it's a lot of challenges that come with living life. So, it's always good to have a source of serenity, a place of peace, some sort of spiritual guidance, or just positive vibes to help you get through this time, right? But that's why I'm feeling for some people, like things might be feeling a little bit out of hand, like, out of control. You might not be feeling like you can handle all that's being given to you, but you can. You are infinitely supported through source and divine love. The first card to come out is Apricot, Rejoice and Laugh. So this card, I don't know, somebody might like to eat apricots like the fruit. This might have been like your favorite fruit or something. Maybe someone needs to rejoice or laugh more about things that has happened to them in the past, make light about the situation. That's what I'm getting with the apricot energy coming out. But also, if you don't eat apricots, maybe you might want to try some, get some. I don't know if you ever had one before. Also, wearing the color apricot right now could be really helpful for you if you want to, bring a little bit more vibrance into your life. 3 cards fell out. I'm going to take all 3 of these. I was really only expecting 2. But the second card to come out was Auburn, Ground Yourself. Look at this brown energy, y'all. I feel like getting out into nature is super important. Maybe somebody has gone hiking or camping or has been thinking about it. But grounding yourself is very important. Also, I see like a fall. It looks like fall time. And y'all know this is the season that we're in right now. It's really vital that you ground yourself and keep yourself grounded and stable, and not get too swept away by your emotions or situations happening. Now, this card keeps showing up for me in my readings. Bronze, y'all. Look at this brown energy. It's giving very much brown skin. Shout out to all my brown skin girls. Your skin just like pearls. The best thing in the world. But no, for real though, like, love y'all. All of my bronze, brown, auburn, darker brown tone individuals. Y'all know, because we tend to have it a little hard out here. But bronze just speaks to strengthening your body. And look, y'all, the challenges that we go through definitely strengthen us as people. Like, we're not going through all of this for no reason. We're actually here to learn, expand, and grow, right? And in the process of going through these challenges, it makes us into stronger individuals. I feel grounding yourself though, like, yeah, just stay strong in the future. Like, you're gonna be like, I feel like somebody is really gonna be like the prototype, or like somebody's superhero. I'm getting that with this bronze energy. It's just like a protector, like some sort of protective type vibe. What's showing up today for the collective spirit? We got Three of air. Okay, rejoice, laugh. I was saying it could be something from the past that really has affected you, something that you really put you through the ringer. This is mental turmoil here with the Three of Swords, Three of air. That could be an air sign from your past. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Those are our air signs. So that could be somebody that you really need to forgive or heal from. This could be that type of a situation. Maybe you've healed, or you could be holding on to some sort of sorrow still. And that's why the apricot is showing up, to give you some sort of encouragement to keep rejoicing and laughing and moving on from the past. Because another thing I know about this Three of air energy is that it's past energy. This is not happening to you currently right now. And if it's not happening right now, you can let it go if you choose to. You can make peace with it. You can laugh about it and find the lighter aspects of it, or just shift your perspective around it. It doesn't have to be laughter, but I do feel like somebody definitely laughing about something or trying to find the humor in things really can help you heal much faster. It's a challenge. It could be challenging for some people, but the Eight of Fire, depending on what happened to you, but the Eight of Fire in reverse is definitely giving me a slow progress. Like, you are moving forward, but you're not going as fast as you could be going, because your heart is still hurt. You're still healing. You're still needing to forgive something, or still, you might be feeling like you need to be forgiven by somebody. You might be holding on to some sort of sorrow because of what you've done in the past, but let me let you know something. Guilt is not something that makes you cute, sweetie. That's not something that you carry around and yield it as if it's a lovely necessity. Feeling guilty within yourself, what's the point when you can just do something about it and change it, right? All you got to do is make amends, right? If you feel like you fell out with people, or you cut people off, or whatever the case may be, people hurt you, being able to communicate is super important. And the Eight of Fire is definitely, like, normally is a card of communication. So maybe you're waiting for some sort of communication to come in, but it's not going to come in until you heal, until you forgive, or else it's just going to create more turmoil. More things are just going to seem to get out of pocket if you haven't healed completely, or you haven't completely forgiven, or put yourself in a mind state to get ready to do that, right? So that might be why things are like not so active for you. If you have been waiting for somebody to reach back out and communicate with you, it might be like slow going. But the second card that came out, third card that came out, Queen of Wands. I can't even talk. Queen of Water, y'all. And it's in reverse. So this gives me very drained. This gives me somebody who's not really taking care of themselves. That's what I think of when I see the Queen of Cups in reverse. First of all, the Queen of Cups is very nourishing. This is like the most lovely queen in the deck, the one that loves the most, loves the hardest. Well, I wouldn't even say loves the hardest, but really genuinely engulfs themselves in the emotions of other people. And it's like empathic energy here, where it's like you could be taking on other people's energy, or just not taking care of yourself, or being a little bit emotionally abusive, or like sad and depressed about something that is in position for you to be able to change if you just ground yourself, keep yourself grounded. Because this is cool too, how extra confirmation is showing up with this reading, and the Queen of Water fell on top of the ground yourself. So look at this. First of all, the Queen of Water, we are human beings. We don't live in water or on water, right? But water is a vital aspect of our lives. However, our emotions are like representation of water. Like, out of all of the elements, our emotions are symbolized through water. So when your emotions are out of whack, out of control, like you're just not really tending to what's important to you emotionally, because you might be taking on other people's emotions, there's a major need for you to ground yourself. Put yourself first. Sometimes you have to, so that you can show up better for people. Look at this. The Five of Cups shows up when there's a disappointment, spilt milk, forgiveness showing up once again. This is like, I feel here mostly, this is about self-forgiveness. You forgiving yourself because of a mistake that was made here. Don't you see this person cleaning up like these cups of milk? Who spilt them? It had to be the person in the cup. So it's like you, especially if you're a water sign watching this, I'm getting heavy Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but Definitely with Cancer showing up with that Queen of Water energy. But Five of Water, like, I'm just getting emotions. Somebody is like really emotionally disappointed because of a decision that was made. However, it's going to make you stronger. It's going to teach you something. So why regret? Release regret, okay? Five of Earth energy, because look, now, Five of Water followed by the Five of Earth. This is telling me that once you cry over disappointments, cry over spilt milk, if you decide to look at yourself as a disappointment, or your life for that matter, it weakens your connection to spirit. It weakens your ability to create and manifest the life that you want on this earth. With the Five of Pentacles showing up, it's like, look at how the angel is opening the door for this person. It's like, look, you're always welcome to come here. If you just come, you got to come this way. You got to come in this direction. Ask for assistance and you will receive it. Instead of crying and complaining about negativity, ask for assistance, pray to God, and then do something about it. But I do see lack and worry here. This is a card of lack and worry. It's just like you're lacking something. Somebody might be feeling like they're lacking strength in their body. Like you might feel like you're weak. I've definitely just got a feeling of like somebody feeling like they're not big enough, like you don't go to the gym enough and get enough, like it. I don't know why, I just felt like a body shame type of energy for somebody. This is a general collective reading, y'all, so take what resonates. But yeah, I just want you to know, don't be disappointed about yourself. You know, pick yourself up, get your hands out of your face, and so we can see that beautiful face, so you can see that beautiful face smiling. I definitely get like a very defeatist type energy, but whatever is happening to you right now is making you stronger. As soon as you realize that this is strengthening you, it's not supposed to weaken you. It's supposed to make you wake up and realize something, right, about your life experience. And then we got Capricorn energy falling underneath the Three of Air. So you might be needing to forgive a Capricorn or something. You might have had a fallout or went through something with a Capricorn. They could have been laughing behind your back or talking about you behind your back or something like that. I feel like could have been putting up an illusion or something. But this is your ego getting in the way of you being able to heal. Overall, this is what this card is showing me. This is the Devil card in traditional tarot, but in this deck, it's called the Ego card. So, you know, our ego is like the devil side of who we are. Y'all ever seen the movies where it's like angel, devil on the shoulders, right? It's like that, your soul and your ego. You're constantly in like, I don't want to say a battle, but like a balancing act between hearing those two voices and, you know, being in those two essences. But this is just letting me know, like, you're free. Like, you're free from your ego. Like, once you, this could have been, for some people, y'all have forgiven. I feel like for some people, like, there's, somebody really may have forgiven from the past. You might have forgiven some things from the past, and now you're being set free from your ego. It's like you're healing. All I do know this though, if you have not forgiven yet, if you have not healed yet, there's strong confirmation that you're going to see past the illusions. You're going to get past that. I feel like somebody could have stole something from you. It could have been like a materialistic thing too. Like it could have been like money or like, wow, Ten of Water wanted to show up so bad, but I want to see something else. Let me see, that almost showed up, but let's, dependency. I feel like you could have felt like somebody left you, right? You was dependent on them and they wasn't there for you when you really needed them. That's what I feel like for some people. Then we got the Ten of Swords and it's in reverse. So I like the Ten of Swords in reverse because this gives me survival energy. This gives me redemption. That's what I think of when I see the Ten of Swords in reverse. It's kind of like you could redeem yourself from something, but you could also here be blocking some sort of closure, right? Like you could be prolonging a situation that needs to be closed off here with this Ten of Swords energy. Once again, sword energy showing up again. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But this is about something not being over yet. It's like maybe you haven't completely recovered. That's why I really feel like you haven't got this communication yet. If you have been seeking communication, or if you've been trying to like move faster in life or like pick up the speed in your life and things just seem to not be happening right now. I feel like because there's still some sort of phase that's trying to either be completed for you, or like Spirit is trying to get you to realize something about the way that you are thinking, to release those negative, harmful thoughts that are really getting in the way of you being able to heal. Because as long as you got those negative thoughts running through your mind nonstop, you are not healing. That's not healing. I know that sucks. I mean, like, listen, but our healing process is like, we're going to forever go through a healing process. It's not like we heal once and then go through the rest of our lives untouched. Well, I don't know. It just depends on your vibe and how you position yourself in life. But there will always be losses and things that happen on a spiritual and energetic level that will hurt you. So physically, you might be able to skate through pain in that way, like throughout your life. I mean, I still feel like we all feel some sort of pain. We have to throughout our lives. But it's just all about you really being more in control of your mentality. Therefore, you have more control over your physical experience and how you feel on a regular basis. The Emperor is showing up in reverse too, underneath the Queen of Water. So this is somebody who is a control freak, I feel. And it could be like you might feel like you have no sort of status or no appreciation if you are not being there for other people. Like, it's like you're not valuable. Like, you don't realize how dope you are. It's like, I feel like there's a lack of structure here with this person. Whoever's watching this, it could be you if you're a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or just in general a female who is very emotional or in tune with their emotions and intuition. And right now, you could just be out of balance because there could be a fire sign like an Aries or somebody, a boss or a leader in your life, somebody that's part of an organization, that is like trying to either control you or manipulate you, and you like, I don't know how I feel about that. I can't go for that. But I do feel definitely like there's an energy of you not picking up yourself and being the leader that you know yourself to be. Like, you really are a leader. Like, you're supposed to be that. I'm getting with the Queen of Water. The queens are leaders. The queens and the kings of all the suits, they are leaders. Like, people come to them. But people can't come to them if you're disorganized mentally. Like, if you got some sort of unresolved tension or fire, like heated, I don't know. Like, I'm just really getting somebody who is just like, it could be like a very brute force. It could be that. Emotionally abusive too, like with a brute force, or somebody who just is feeling weak, like they just can't be a leader right now. But look, yo, the wheel showed up. I love this. This could signify a new car coming in. Maybe somebody, and it fell underneath the Five of Water, so I feel like it could be something coming. Something is going to come through and move you along out of this disappointment. It's going to help you forgive even sooner. It's like a change in your luck or something. It's going to be some sort of progress that picks up either in your body. Either you're going to start going to the gym sooner and start taking care of yourself and start looking at your whole self different, I feel, for some people. Or you could have a baby or something like that. I feel like somebody's going to have a baby because look at all those babies in there. It's like cycles too, I think of when I see the wheel. I think of cycles. It's like, y'all, we got to go through these cycles though. We are going to be disappointed at ourselves sometimes, right? We are going to feel regret sometimes, right? There's going to be times where it's really hard for us to forgive ourselves and other people, and that's okay. Just stay in alignment with pushing forward and just, it'll get easier over time. It really will. It's just like, I think of when I see the wheel building momentum. It's like the more you push it, the easier it starts to roll on its own, right? It'll start to build momentum. That's what I think of with the wheel. It's just momentum either being built up here with disappointment too. Like, it could get to the point where you, in the future, where somebody like, you just beat up on yourself so much and cry so much emotionally to the point where it's just like, you have no choice but to get up. It's like, I'm at rock bottom now. So what? Now what? I have to get up. I have to make progress. I have to change. And for some people, it's not going to be that challenging. It'll be a little bit easier. The progress will come a little more naturally for some, but as they decide to go with the flow of things. And then the Four of Water showing up in reverse. So I feel like you're coming out of this distracted headspace. Y'all are really coming out of this sad place of stagnancy and lack of emotion, or like just depressed energy, sadness. That's what I think of with the Four of Cups in reverse. or the Four of Cups in general. Is like you see this person, is like they got 3 cups in front of them. They're on the beach. It's like you're in a beautiful scene, and it's a cup behind you, like an opportunity trying to be given to you, but you just don't notice it. You're not able to see it because you're so focused on what's not going well or what you have right now that might be unsatisfying, or you just could be withdrawing yourself way too much from the outside world to the point where you're missing out on opportunities. But when it's in reverse, I feel like, yeah, you're going to ask for some sort of assistance. A door is going to be open, and angelic opportunity, I feel, for somebody is going to come through for you, and you are going to come out of this sad, depressed, sunken, missing the magic of your life type headspace. At the bottom of the deck, we got the King of Fire, period. Shout out to my Aries out there. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius too, because this would be a mature male fire sign or just a fire sign in general here. This is giving me very masculine energy. So this is somebody that you're not going to get something, like you're not going to get over on this person easy. Hell no. They don't play. Like they're a true visionary. They're strong. And at the end of the day, I feel like this is a generous type energy too. This person has so much spiritual will. It's like they're passionate about who they are and what they know that they can do. It's just like a confidence. This is like, I would say, out of all of the kings in the deck, the King of Fire is the most confident king. That's the most confident king. That's the one that's like, I can take criticism. I could take the heat that's in the kitchen. The King of Fire can handle that. I feel like for some of y'all watching this though, it's like, you know, y'all are going to breeze right out of this into more like, y'all coming into this place of solidness. I really feel like y'all are getting solid within your own body, within your own knowing. Like you just feel solid. Like somebody is strong too. I'm just getting that strong energy. Like you solid, period. And we can trust. We can trust you. Can you trust yourself? I want to know, like, how do y'all feel about that? What do y'all feel about trust? Do y'all trust? Or do y'all disbelieve trust? Because, like, a lot of people, like I said, are not really, I'm not going to say a lot of people, but plenty of people in this world do not really trust because they've been disappointed. It's like you've been let down after spilling something or making such a big mess like this. It could be hard for you to trust yourself that you won't do it again, right? And we all have those moments where we just really lack in trust and faith in the universe and the higher power that's working. We got the full moon in Cancer. Shout out to my Cancer. See, yeah, shout out to my Cancers watching right here. This is telling me that there is a personal issue that is about to be resolved for you, and that's what. And this is the first card to come out, so I feel like what happened to you in the past, that heartbreak, that pain, that thing that made you feel like you needed to forgive, that dependence, that Capricorn or that person who you felt out of touch with, the person that you felt like you needed some closure with or to continue moving on with. It's like this situation, whatever this past energy is coming to resolution. It has been resolved or it's about to be resolved. It's a personal issue for you, but it's being resolved. There's a lot of built up energy behind that too. It's a very emotional energy. It's something, like I said, that really hurt you to the core emotionally, but mentally too. And then, but it's resolving, so know that. And then we got nothing is yet set in stone, the mutable moon. So this lets me know that anything can go any way still from this point. Like things are not set in stone. Things are really truly never set in stone. Even when they are set in stone, you know what I mean? Things can always change. It's like this life that we live is mutable. It's constantly changing. It's always in the position to be able to change. But this is what the universe really wants you to know right now. Like nothing is yet set in stone. You're not going to be sad forever. You're not going to be going through this phase of feeling ungrounded or overly emotional. Now, I see a lot of water in this card too, y'all. Look at those waves. It's like chaotic. You could be being overwhelmed by a bunch of chaotic emotions, but grounding yourself is definitely going to help you regain your solitude. Final card. Oh, we got 2. They came out together, so we're going to take both of those. Okay, we got, I like the colors too that's showing up here. Look at those colors matching. Then we got the, oh wow, moon in Pisces and new moon in Gemini. See, look at all these water signs showing up. We got Pisces, Gemini, well, Gemini is an air sign, but I mentioned that earlier in the reading. And then we got full moon in Cancer. So yes, my water signs and my air signs watching this right now. Meditate and contemplate, because I feel like you have not been doing that. This card showed up in reverse. Somebody has not been meditating and contemplating enough because they don't think that meditation is as important as their physical life, right? You don't think it's as important as your job. You don't think it's as important as it really truly is. Giving yourself that time to clear your mind and think about what it is that you want to do next is ultimately important if you want to be a deliberate creator of your experience and not live by default. And what I mean by that is, like, if you don't take the time to intend what it is that you plan on doing, then life is going to take you. You know, you got to have a direction and a focus on what it is that you want to do in your life. And that's what meditation and contemplation can really do for a person, especially when you're going through a phase of disappointment where your mind is just so clouded by, you know, emotions, low frequency emotions, regretful emotions. Like, oh my God, I wish I didn't do that. I should have did this. Well, you could still. And then the communication is key card showing up in reverse. It's time for you to communicate with spirit. Ask for assistance. Communicate. Ask where you need help. If you need some help, ask. Communication is key. Nobody can ever know if you're going through something if you don't ask, right? And be mindful of how you ask too, because communication is key. Also lets me know that there might be a struggle with how you communicate. You might not know how to communicate, especially with this being Gemini energy. And y'all know they be saying those Geminis are like bipolar. Look at these two faces here. But no offense to any of my Geminis. I love y'all. I'm on the cusp too, so I like to double and dabble, play a little bit. But anyways, communication is key, is very important. Be mindful of how you are communicating with others and with spirit. Are you crying and complaining in the spirit like a big whiny baby? Or are you really realizing, wow, I'm very blessed and all I have to do is ask and move towards what it is that I'm asking for and I will receive it? So we're going to leave the reading there. I hope you all resonated with it. If you found yourself all the way to this point of the video, but if not, it is okay. Maybe the next reading might hit you a little bit different or better, but I feel like if you stayed this long, then it definitely resonated. So, hey, shout out to you. Thank you so much. If y'all want to follow me on other social media platforms, make sure you click the links that are in my description below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Share and comment because it does help get this message across to more people on the platform who might need it. So thank you very much. Peace, love, and prosperity.